I mentioned this to the CTR guy that I was talking to, and I sent him some business cards. I get a lot of people that I'm watching lately, and I thought this myself, and I've got asked several times, what's that on the front of your face? What the hell is that? Oh my god, what are you doing? That looks stupid. And I get all these comments about my camera being on the front of my helmet, or the side of my helmet, top of my helmet, wherever the hell I have at the time. And I tell them that I'm a motovlogger, and they look at me like I just asked them if they'd measure my cock for me. I mean, it's just like, it's horrible. Or like I asked to see their boobs or something. It's like, I'm motovlogging. And then, normally whenever I get that response, I just kind of get like, whatever. I'm not going to waste my breath explaining it to you. Because I've done that with several people where I've actually explained and then it still like goes over their head because they really don't care. Or I get the people that are like, oh, that's really cool. What's your channel? I watch YouTube. And I'll tell them it. And they're like, okay, I'll try to remember that. So then they don't remember it, you know. They'll probably get home and be like, oh man, what was that guy's channel? And then I'm an afterthought. So I went to Vistaprint and they had it for like, I don't know, $15. I got 500, I think it was like $20. I don't know, it was under 30 bucks. I got 500 cards made with my YouTube channel on it, and my Facebook with my logo. Very simple. It's a blue card. Simple, sweet. So when people ask me now and they ask me for it, I can just hand them my card. Well, I was Facebook chatting CTR. I know I'm getting it wrong. Anyway, I'm sorry, dude. You know who I'm talking about. I'll try to correct it when I make the video. Anyway, I was mailing him back and forth, and he's like, man, that's a really damn good idea. I wonder if anybody else thought about that, you know, because I've seen a lot of videos, vlogs that, you know, people are like, you know, they're being asked and, you know, back and forth, and everybody gets it whenever they have a camera. But like the other day, I pulled into Yamaha to look at some chain lube, and a couple was coming out with their kids. And their son, 19-year-old son, was looking at buying a motorcycle, so he was asking me how much my motorcycle insurance was, and how old I was, and, you know, because his son was 19, and I was like, please don't tell me you're going to get an RR or something. He goes, yeah, that's what he wants. He wants an R6 or a Honda RR, and I'm like, oh my god, dude. So I asked the kid, I was like, have you ever rode a motorcycle before? He goes, no, I've ridden dirt bikes for just a little while. And I'm like, I said, I would get a 600, dude. I said, I'm not against it. If you have respect for the throttle, you'll be fine. But I said, I would start out on something just a little bit smaller. They hold their value, like an Ninja 300 holds their value. You could sell it, trade it in toward another bike, and then move up. And the dad's like, well, I really can't stop him. I like that idea too, but he just saved up cash for it. He's been working really hard all of his life for a motorcycle, and he's got enough saved up now. And I'm just like, wow, I mean, kid worked that hard to buy a fucking $10,000 motorcycle. I guess I really can't wrong him for getting a 600. So I had him sit on my bike, and, you know, and I explained to him, you know, he's a do-it-yourself kind of kid like I am, and I explained to him how easy it was to do the tail delete and the integrated tail light and the levers, and everything's really simple on my motorcycle. The K&N filter's just a couple bolts and you can put it right in. You know, you don't have to remove the tank and do all that. So he sat on it and goes, oh man, this bike's a lot more comfortable than sitting forward like them other bikes. I was like, I know. I said, I'm not saying I would love to have a Daytona 675. I said, but, you know, starting out bike, I love my bike. So his dad was asking me about, you know, what my bike could outrun, and not to be, you know, to be like, you know, he just wanted to gauge the speed of my bike. And I was like, well, to tell you the truth, I've never really raced a car before. I mean, I know that my bike would definitely have, you know, a little bit more grunt than a car off the line. I said, but, you know, it tops out at like 96. 106 if you're really getting on it. So we were talking back and forth, and the mom asked me if that was a GoPro, and I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, why do you have it? And I was like, one, my safety. I mean, that's my biggest advocate, you know, safety. And then I said, I'm a motovlogger. I said, there's my mic, and I showed her. She goes, oh, that's really, really cool. And I told her about my headset, and that's a really good thing to get, and, you know. So I was like, oh, bam, I got my card. So I whipped out a card, and I handed it to him. And it was like, oh. And it was like, you know, that's why I got it. You know, I just thought, man, that was just really sweet. That's the first time that, you know, I had to pull my wallet out and hand him a card. And he was like, man, that's really awesome. You know, I don't know if he went and looked at my shit or not. But I know when his wife goes to clean out her purse, or, you know, if he put it in his pocket or whatever not, he's going to find that when he takes his change out, or even if he washes the damn thing, you know, he'll handle a wash, one wash anyway. He'll be like, oh, man, and they'll go check my video out. So I was thinking, you know, to all you other motovloggers out there, you know, I'm starting a fucking trend here. Or I'm going to claim that I'm starting a trend. Maybe I'm not the only one doing it, but by God, I'm going to claim that I am, just because I can. Oops. Oh. So, Vistaprint, man, go get some business cards, man. Put your logo on it, make them all nice and special. If you get all wild with your art, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. I just did something really simple. You know, you're going to give them to people are probably going to throw them away anyway, so there's no sense of really putting a bunch of money into something that they're just going to chuck in the trash. You know, that's why I did it just really cheap and easy, you know. You know, 10 people get my card and 2 people go look at my channel. I'm happy with that. So I just wanted to throw that idea out there to all my motovlogger friends. Alright, so now I'm going to quit talking. So, motovlog done.